It's Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. On this video, I will be making a necklace using this tiara cast little charm that I went ahead and connected to a quartz star bead. And then I'm also using some more quartz and labradorite, and these gemstone strands are from a local bead shop in Placerville, California, Artistic Beads and Studio. I will leave a link down below in the description for their website as well as Instagram. I am using size 11s in gold, and these are from the Soft Flex company. I have the medium Soft Flex, and then I also have a fine Soft Flex. And sometimes with gemstones, when you go to string them just basic bead stringing, sometimes like with the medium wire, the bead just won't go on, stuck halfway. And that's to be expected. All gemstones, they're unique, so the holes might vary in size, even though they, like this one here, came on a string. So you know there's a hole in them, but sometimes that medium just does not want to go through. So that's where you'll use the Soft Flex Fine. And I found every time I use the Soft Flex Fine, and this one is the Econo Flux, but they also have just the regular fine Soft Flex wire in a spool like this. So I'll leave a link down below for these spools. But with the fine wire, it'll go through pretty much any gemstone bead as long as it's not super heavy, like a turquoise or a really big bead, maybe over 10 millimeters or so. If you pick up a bead and it's really heavy, you'll just know. So let's start creating. And what's great also about size 11 seed beads is they're perfect spacers. About 22 inches of the fine wire. And this one is an autumn brown. So we're just going to slide on our little charm or a pendant. And then I'm going to put on about 7 seed beads just so my charm can just kind of float around on the wire. What's nice about any of the Soft Flex is it's super sturdy, so it kind of acts as a needle, and it goes super quickly too to string them on the wire. So put them on. That way my star can just kind of float around. I'm going to pick up the labradorite. I just love labradorite. It's so pretty. Every piece is unique. And see how easy it just slides on that fine wire? That way you don't have to struggle to put the beads on. And then I'm going to do a spacing of 2 seed beads between each bead. And I'm going to do 3 labradorite, some more seed beads, and then the quartz. And I wanted to group my labradorite together just so it can kind of have that same flash and like a little bit of a pattern. This charm is really cool. It's got like a little crystal on the back. So we'll just keep stringing our beads. We have our beautiful necklace. I just love the spacing of the seed beads. And you can kind of see some of that labradorescence, the flash, in that labradorite. See, it just kind of shines. Super cute. And I just added some gold seed beads for the back. And a super lightweight necklace as well for being on with gemstones because of the fine soft flex wire. So we're just going to go ahead and attach our clasp the same way we would on a normal necklace. And you could use a 1x1 for the soft flex or 2x2, and it'll hold just the same. So we're going to slide that on, pick up one side of our toggle bar. What I like about this too is I finished it with the seed beads on the back of the necklace, but it also works because I'm using the toggle bar, that the little bar part will go through the toggle easier than if I would have ended on a bead. And we just want to give it a little bit of the room to show the soft flex wire. We'll just give it a smash, and then we're just going to rotate. And by rounding it, it just gives it a little bit more of a professional look. And then we're just going to trim our tail. And always save our soft flex. We never know when we're going to need it for another project. We have our beautiful necklace, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side and just attach the other part of our clasp, which is our bar for this one. And same thing, we're just going to pass back through, give it a pull. We want to make sure that our loops are fairly the same size. You can always use like your pliers to measure. I've heard people put like a little toothpick in there just to keep a little bit of spacing. So once you make sure everything is secure, just go and give it a little smash. And when we do this, we want to make sure that we're not smashing our seed beads. I've done that a few times. We're just going to trim off our wire. And we have our beautiful necklace with quartz, our tiara cast pendant, and then our beautiful labradorite with that splash. And that is using the fine wire from Soft Flex. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe for other content and tutorials. Have a wonderful day.